push it in a little bit, maybe, I don't know.
I think my buddy's fishing now. He's poised for an attack. Oh, we really ain't got nothing on the list today. Too nice to stay in the office and have lunch behind your desk. Just had to come outside and somebody got the right idea. Speaking of which, are you a supportive type individual? Do you cheer your colleagues on? Or are you more of the realist and point out how things usually don't work? Hello everyone. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It is absolutely gorgeous out. Too nice to stay in the office and have lunch behind your desk. Just had to come outside and enjoy a little time down here by the lake. Was listening to some gossip around the office today. Some people are dieting, others are exercising, some are doing nothing at all. And it was interesting, out of all the conversations I heard today, I would say most of them were more negative than positive. Meaning that one person was talking about how they're working on losing weight, we'll say, and the other person told them that the method they were using was absolutely not going to work, so why was they wasting their time? And then at the same table, another person, really encouraged them and said, hey, if that works for you, then that's absolutely the way you should do it. But it got me to thinking. I kind of try to be the former and encourage everyone as much as possible. But then every once in a while, I find myself doing the opposite and being a negative Ned and telling people why their particular idea is probably not going to work. And I thought to myself, man, after hearing other people do it, I'm not quite sure I want to do that anymore. I don't think being negative is a good thing. It didn't sound very good, so it never does. It doesn't when I do it either. The person and the people that were encouraging, they sounded way better. The things they were saying made more sense almost, and even though you knew everything they were saying may not be 100% correct, their message was just so more positive and encouraging that I've decided from now on, even if I do know something, unless it's detrimental, I'm always going to be the positive guy in the conversation. I think my buddy's fishing now. He's poised for an attack. Probably some big old bullfrog. Yeah, circle of life. But getting back to what we were discussing, when you're in the conversation, how do you take the approach? When the friend that you know is not going to diet says they're dieting, do you tell them the truth and let them know this is the 10th time you said this? Or do you become the voice of encouragement? Because I'll tell you, the voice of encouragement it sounded way better. It sounded like the person I would rather be in the conversation. The voice of reality, even though sometimes it's necessary, just never comes across in a pretty way. It usually sounds mean. They, most of the time, sounded jealous or condescending. I don't think it's productive for either person, to be honest with you. So if you get the opportunity to eavesdrop on a conversation where people may be discussing something like working out or buying a new car or tickets to an event, listen to the conversation going on in the background. See the different people's opinions and then tell yourself which one of them you'd rather be. It's like, I love telling people, man, I shouldn't say that, but it's true. I love telling people when they're wrong. It's not that I love telling them that they're wrong. It's just that I love saving people from themselves. So man, that's something I've been working on for a long time. You just gotta let people be who they are. If they choose to self-destruct and it's not going to really hurt them, then sometimes you gotta just learn things on your own, right? So it's not my place. So I think after hearing what goes on around the water cooler, I think I'm going to be more positive from now on. And if I can't be positive, I think I'm going to be more silent, because there were those. Very few were silent, but there was a colleague of mine that made zero opinions, and I think he came out the overall winner. If you could say there's winners and losers, he was the winner for sure. He didn't make any enemies. He didn't make any friends. He left with what he started. Others in those conversations definitely flipped sides in people's minds. Even in my own. Just being a nosy body third party, right? Just eavesdropping changed my opinion of people. Horrible, we shouldn't eavesdrop. Don't eavesdrop, it's a bad thing to do. Even if it's not intentional, try not to. Try to cover your ears or something, I don't know. But anyway, I believe that's our question of the day. What are you? Are you the encourager? Are you the voice of reality? Are you the type of person that derives pleasure through others' suffering? So you love letting them know where they're wrong? You know what I'm going to say. Let me know in the comments down below. Where do you stand on the subject? I would love to know. It's fascinating. Today is Friday. I will join you later on from another undisclosed location. If you're new here, you'll be finding out what that is. If you're part of the family already, then you know where we're going.
Push it in a little, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I got my work cut out for me, huh? Chores. It's the chores list. I thought I was headed to Walmart, and instead I wound up in a doorway getting a list of chores, but...
Well, things need to be done.
Mm-hmm. Always seems to fall on my day off done.
Yeah.
Look, how much more you need done out here? I'm gonna rent this doorway as an Airbnb. If you'd love to stay in a beautiful 8x10 doorway in nature, it's total green. Oh look, that's got woodland friends and flowers and bears. I'll call it the right on. The green Florida experience.
The kid next door is doing crafts.
I don't care what people are up to.
All
Right on, man. I make a lot of got nothing on the list today. We are going to be in and out of here within moments. But I wanted to stop and point something out to all my young viewers that are still in the drinking game. I gave that up a while ago. But your best friend, right here. This stuff right here, Pedialyte. Pedialyte. Walmart brand Pedialyte. Name brand Pedialyte. $3.58. Gonna cure your hangover like magic, like that. So, here's what you do. Tonight you're out drinking, you're on your way home, you're stopping at Walmart to get some munchies. Run back to the baby section, your friend's gonna think you're nuts. Grab yourself a bottle of this big old orange Pedialyte, okay? Drink some before you go to bed. When you wake up in the morning and you're feeling woozy, start hitting it strong. Within an hour, you're gonna feel like your good old self again. What you're always lacking when you're really drunk and hungover is electrolytes, and that zips it right back to your system. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes awful. It's like the car shows in town again, huh? What a week, my friends, huh? Wow, the end to another marvelous adventure. I hope you all had a good time this week. I certainly did. Hope I shared some information with you. Things maybe you knew about, some things maybe you didn't. It's all a learning curve today, right? But I think we'll wrap it up. It's been a car show in the parking lot tonight. Lots of fancy rides. But y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. Love ya. See y'all on Monday. Man, I'm tired. I just need to get some rest. I'm just gonna play games and hang out. Well, I guess I'm on my lawn, but I'm hanging out all weekend. Screw that.